Good afternoon. My name is Donald Christian, and I serve as president of the State University of New York at New Paltz. It is my pleasure to welcome you and to open the May 2020 virtual graduate commencement ceremonies in the 192nd year of our institution. At this time, class of 2020 undergraduate music student Alexa Marie Fini will sing our national anthem.
Oh, see, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Alexa Marie. The land where I stand today is the traditional territory of the Munsee, Esopus, and Lenape tribes, just as our graduates and others participating in this ceremony from elsewhere in North America are on land that we can trace back to these or other tribes. I want us to acknowledge and honor the land itself and the people who stewarded it for generations as a call to us to learn how to better care for the land we inhabit. Today, our college community offers this virtual ceremony to recognize and salute our newest Certificate of Advanced Study and Master's degree graduates from the College of Liberal Arts and Sciences in the schools of Business, Education, Fine and Performing Arts, and Science and Engineering. I want to speak briefly about the special circumstances of this spring semester. It was with great disappointment that we had to postpone our traditional in-person commencement ceremonies due to the continuing uncertainty of the coronavirus. But this was the right action for the health and safety of our campus community and consistent with bans on large gatherings. We know some of our graduates, their families, or friends have been impacted by the coronavirus, and we wish everyone well during this challenging time. It is a priority for us to provide our graduates and candidates with the opportunity to return to campus for a safe in-person commencement celebration in May 2021 to recognize their years of hard work and accomplishments in earning a certificate or graduate degree. More details about that ceremony will follow in the coming year. Today's virtual commencement ceremonies will not replace an in-person celebration for our students who graduated in August and December 2019 and January 2020, and will graduate in May 2020 and August 2020. Today's virtual event recognizes and celebrates our graduates here in the spring when we all would normally gather for this seminal moment. Commencement ceremonies at their core are about recognition. First and foremost, we recognize the achievement of students who have completed the hard academic work of earning a certificate or degree. That accomplishment is especially meaningful this year as you have had to adapt quickly to remote learning in a very different kind of spring semester, balancing your course or thesis work with unexpected changes in your lives. Joining me in recognizing your efforts is U.S. Senator Chuck Schumer. The Senator appreciates the value of public higher education and has been working hard to support our state at this unprecedented time. The Senator wanted to extend his congratulations to our graduates in the following brief video.
Hello to SUNY New Paltz. This is Senator Chuck Schumer, and it's my honor to address the faculty and staff, families and friends of the graduates, and most of all, you, the class of 2020. Now, I'm really sorry I can't join you in person, as I do almost every year, but I'm grateful that modern technology allows us to still be connected on this very special day. As we all know, these are really difficult times, perhaps more difficult than most of us have ever experienced. There are two aspects to this pandemic that make things all the more challenging. The first is our uncertainty. This virus is brand new, and our lack of knowledge about it. How do we get the virus? How is it spread? How does it affect different people differently? When will we have an effective antiviral medication and vaccine? And most of all, how soon can we get back to normal? And the second aspect that's just as bad is that we have to isolate ourselves. We New Yorkers, during times of trouble, like to come together and be with each other, share experiences together. After 9/11, I stood with President Bush on the pile. No partisan divisions. We came together as Americans and New Yorkers. After Sandy, I walked the streets and beaches of New York City and Long Island and hugged people. But we can't do that now. We have to remain isolated. So the challenges of this moment are truly unique. But so has been our collective response. The fact that we're finding new ways to do things, like celebrating this graduation virtually, just goes to show you that New Yorkers won't let anything, stop us from honoring what's so important. First, I'd like to say a quick word to the parents. Nothing will take away your decades of hard work raising your children, for which they and all of us are so very grateful. And while this day may be tempered by worries about the future, at least there's one silver lining. You're not seated in the balcony way in the back. You get to sit next to your son and daughter, give them a hug, as they receive their diploma and become an adult before your very eyes. Congratulations to the moms and dads. And one more word of thanks. Today, as we're celebrating right now, there are men and women all across the state and nation who are serving on the front lines, risking their lives in the battle against coronavirus. Doctors, nurses, healthcare workers, pharmacists, ambulance drivers, food workers, police officers, firefighters, and so many more. They are our heroes. And I am working in Congress to create a COVID-19 Heroes Fund, which would provide pandemic premium pay to all essential workers. Let's have a virtual round of applause for them. Now to the class of 2020. I know this may not be what you pictured even a few months ago, but today is still your day. All of your hard work has earned you a degree from a fine institution of higher learning, and nothing can take that away from you. Right now, it may feel like the future's a dark hole, but what has been true throughout history is just as true today. That even in times of difficulty, there are always new opportunities, new ways of thinking, doing things in a better way. So my message for the class of 2020 is simple. It's natural to fear the unknown, but don't let the harshness of this current moment prevent you from seizing opportunities. They're out there. And don't forget, you have incredible assets. A college degree from a great institution, loving families who will have your back through thick and thin. Our society will overcome this pandemic, and so will you. And when the worst is over, we'll need your help to rebuild our country even stronger than it was before. You are our future leaders, and we have faith in you. So to the graduates, I say once again, congratulations, good luck, Godspeed.
Thank you, Senator Schumer. SUNY Chancellor Christina Johnson has also been committed to ensuring that SUNY continues to serve New York and deliver a high-quality public higher education to our students. The Chancellor sends her remote congratulations and best wishes to all SUNY graduates in a brief video that we'll play now. Watch for the several points in this video where SUNY New Paltz shows up.
Good afternoon, and congratulations to all of you on earning your degree after years of hard work at the State University of New York. You have cleared an enormous hurdle and stand on the cusp of the future. That can be both exhilarating and scary. Exhilarating because no matter what is happening in the world and perhaps weighing on your mind, you finished what you started. You earned a degree from one of the nation's top campuses, and no one can ever take that away from you. So you, your family, friends, and all the people who invested in your success should be very proud. But it's scary too, because you have been thrust unwittingly into a world embroiled in chaos. This is a time of great disruption that has brought grief and financial difficulty to many. The inability to be part of the glorious ritual of walking across the stage at your own spring commencement is just one example of this. We are hopeful that this tradition can resume in the not too distant future. But this is a single moment in time. It will pass, and you will have the opportunity to step into a future that only you can control. In earning your diploma, you've proven that you have the fortitude, discipline, and ability to achieve whatever you set your mind to. Your presence at this virtual commencement today is a victory. All of us eagerly await your emergence as the leaders you are destined to be. Many of you are already leading by participating in SUNY's system-wide response to the COVID-19 crisis. We continue to answer Governor Cuomo's call to action by converting our facilities into medical treatment centers, providing testing sites, sending medical volunteers to hard-hit locations, conducting research on antivirals and clinical trials, and more. By working together, we will emerge from this challenge stronger than ever. To do that, we will need your energy, your passion, your newly acquired skills, and sense of purpose. I have no doubt that your SUNY education has prepared you well. You know the meaning of success and what it takes to achieve. You've demonstrated that you are fearless, possess the grit, resiliency, and courage necessary to see you through any of the challenges life will inevitably throw your way. Most importantly, you have the power to rebuild confidence in our nation, and your SUNY degrees will help you do that. On behalf of the entire Board of Trustees, I congratulate you and your families on this remarkable achievement, and I'm so pleased to call you SUNY alums. Woohoo!
Thank you, Chancellor. Traditionally, this ceremony includes the hooding of each individual master's candidate and is designed to celebrate the special accomplishment of attaining an advanced degree. We regret that we cannot hood candidates this spring and will do so at next year's celebration. As we continue our focus on recognition, let's acknowledge that each of our graduates has reached this moment because of parents, spouses, siblings, children, friends, and other loved ones whose support, especially during this challenging time, made their education possible. We recognize faculty for their dedication in sharing knowledge, guiding and motivating students in their intellectual pursuits, and contributing to the growth of knowledge and human understanding. Many faculty have supported you on your journey to this day, and we thank them for their commitment to our students. I know that they are with you today in spirit. Congratulations to college employees and family members of our employees who are graduating today. Congratulations as well to our graduates who are military service members, veterans, and their dependents. Your values and experiences contribute to and enhance the fabric of our campus community. We thank you for your service. We recognize and commend our graduates who have worked diligently to overcome the direct and indirect impact of the coronavirus and continue to be productive during these extraordinary times. For most of their New Paltz education, our graduates seized the high-quality academic, social, cultural, and many other experiences that we offer right here on campus. But we know that students were especially saddened to have their final semester interrupted so abruptly. We applaud your ability to overcome the adversity that coronavirus has caused in your educational and personal lives. We know that your willingness and success in adapting quickly to a changing environment will serve you well in your life and livelihood. Our graduate programs are directed by our interim provost, Dr. Barbara Lyman, who is the chief academic officer of the college, and by Shayla Mills, our assistant vice president for graduate and extended learning. I will now ask interim provost Lyman to offer brief remarks.
Congratulations on having earned advanced certificates or master's degrees. I also offer congratulations and special appreciation to your families, friends, and the faculty who take pride in your success and who have contributed greatly to that success. Your accomplishments distinguish you in even more ways than they would in ordinary times. In the face of our current unexpected, unforeseen, and still incompletely understood challenges of COVID-19, the advanced certificates and master's degrees you have earned have bolstered your capacity in ways more needed than ever. The accelerating pace and complexity of change will always require ever greater levels of expertise and resolve. The preparation you have gained in your respective academic programs has developed knowledge, strategies, and abilities that will advance our families and communities in the face of well-known challenges. But when the stakes are higher, such as in our current crisis, those capacities mean even more. The timing, scale, and complexity of the current pandemic was largely unforeseen. We are at a juncture when the challenges seem extremely daunting and often discouraging. However, even when experts do not yet have ready solutions, their expertise serves as scaffolding for the critical and creative thinking and problem solving that will eventually help save the day. You have developed expertise by committing to and achieving your advanced credentials. You will be very important in helping us get to the other side of this pandemic and additional challenges we will face in the future. Over the long term, those with advanced degrees tend to derive personal benefit, such as greater economic security, even in downturns, better health outcomes, even in outbreaks, and higher levels of family well-being, even in destabilizing conditions. For example, here's what was found in a 2016 study titled America's Divided Recovery, College Haves and Have-Nots. Following the 2008 recession, and in particular during the recovery period from 2010 to 2016, the economy began adding jobs, largely high-skill managerial and professional jobs. Of the more than 11 million jobs created during that economic recovery, individuals who were more highly credentialed, like you, attained a significant share of those jobs. In fact, even though workers holding a master's degree or higher were only about 12% of the workforce at the time, those holding a master's degree or higher gained 33%. That is 1/3 of all jobs created during the 2010-2016 period of post-recession recovery. This strongly indicates that the milestone you have achieved in earning your graduate degree positions you well personally for the economic recovery that we will eventually experience when we are able to climb out of the current crisis. Over the long term, graduate degree holders like you tend not only to receive personal benefit like higher employment rates, but also to contribute to the public good. This is a time when society needs more than ever the greater expertise and skills that your program has provided, whether your program leads to professions in education, counseling, speech therapy, management, the expressive arts, engineering, the sciences, or leads to other professions or doctoral programs. We make greater progress in tackling a whole range of societal problems such as economic inequality, environmental threats, and educational barriers when a more highly educated cadre like you applies to these problems the critical analysis, bold leadership, and communication skills that you have strengthened during your graduate studies. Because of these capacities that you have developed as we tackle COVID-19 challenges, you are part of the reason that we can say with greater confidence we will reach the other side of this crisis. You will help accelerate our progress in getting there. You will contribute immensely to the public good. The great Nelson Mandela spoke very powerfully about the value of education as both a private benefit and a public good. Highlighting the value of education primarily as a personal benefit, he said, "Education is the great engine of personal development. It is through education that the daughter of a peasant can become a doctor, that the son of a mine worker can become the head of the mine, that a child of farm workers can become the president of a great nation." Nelson Mandela also underscored the value of education as a public good when he said, "The power of education extends beyond the development of skills we need for economic success. It can also contribute to nation building and reconciliation." And he summarized it all when he said, "Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world." Your advanced degree from New Paltz means that you are better prepared than most for what lies ahead, and better prepared both to benefit personally and to advance societal good. Please stay in touch with us. We look forward to hearing from you as you pursue life's ventures and adventures and tackle its adversities with a creative mind and a resilient spirit, bolstered by an excellent graduate education to advance you in your lives and careers. Congratulations and warm wishes for continuing success.
Thank you, Barbara. In a few minutes, those of you whose previous degrees are from another college or university will become alumni of our institution. You will each receive an alumni pin in the mail that we hope you will wear with pride and honor. As you become graduates of this institution, SUNY New Paltz in turn becomes your alma mater. We have a song, our alma mater, titled "In a Valley Fair," that we always perform at commencement to symbolize the new relationship that you and the college have with each other. It is my pleasure to introduce the student group Absolute A Cappella, who will sing the alma mater. The words of the alma mater are located on page 2 in your digital program. I give you Absolute A Cappella.
In a valley very beautiful, guarded well by mountain and hill, beats a heart whose pulse is rich and full of life and power and thrill. We love the alma mater, dear, to thee our hearts are true, and we'll sing with voices strong and clear to the orange and the blue. New Paltz forever, our alma mater, we raise a song to thee. The hills echo with glad crescendo. Our praises full and free.
Thank you, Absolute A Cappella. The faculty and deans have recommended to me the candidates for all certificates of advanced study and advanced certificates. These students have extended their studies beyond the master's degree that they already held. The faculty and deans have also recommended to me the candidates for all Master of Arts, Master of Science, and Master of Fine Arts degrees. I will announce each of our graduate programs in the College of Liberal Arts and Sciences, in the Schools of Business, education, fine and performing arts, and science and engineering. You surely should cheer for your program when I read it. Today, we honor students earning advanced certificates from the College of Liberal Arts and Sciences in mental health counseling and in trauma and disaster mental health. We also honor students earning certificates of advanced study from the School of Education in school leadership, school business leadership, multicultural education, and teaching English to speakers of other languages. Moving to our master's degree candidates, we begin by honoring graduates from the College of Liberal Arts and Sciences in communication disorders, English, counseling, and psychology. Faculty and departments in liberal arts and sciences contribute to School of Education offerings in adolescence education in English, French, social studies, and Spanish. They also offer a 5-year combined bachelor's master's program in English. We honor graduates from the School of Business who will receive master's degrees in business administration and in public accountancy. We honor graduates in the School of Education receiving master's degrees in early childhood and childhood education, humanistic and multicultural education, literacy education, adolescence education, special education, teaching English as a second language, and educational administration. We honor School of Fine and Performing Arts graduates receiving master's degrees in music therapy, visual arts education, and the visual arts areas of ceramics, metal, painting and drawing, printmaking, and sculpture. We honor School of Science and Engineering graduates receiving master's degrees in computer science and electrical engineering. Faculty and departments in science and engineering work with the School of Education to offer adolescence and childhood education programs in biology, chemistry, earth science, and mathematics. They also offer 5-year combined bachelor-master's programs in chemistry, geology, and earth science. I have recognized students in all of our certificate and master's degree programs. I will now confer their degrees. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the trustees of the State University of New York, I hereby confer upon you certificates of advanced study, advanced certificates, and master's degrees, together with all the rights, privileges, and duties pertaining thereto. Congratulations. We will now proceed to the personalized slideshow of each graduate and the reading of the graduates' names. We ask that the virtual audience please help us celebrate the achievements of each and every one of the graduates receiving certificates or degrees today, and we encourage you to view as many of these slides as you would like. I ask the virtual audience to please join me in congratulating our new graduates on their success in meeting and mastering all of the challenges they have encountered on their way to this proud and happy day. You will always be known as the class that graduated in the midst of the coronavirus. You could choose to see this as a loss or instead as a life experience that you've learned from. Indeed, it has been a time of loss for your class, a loss of important rituals and time spent in the company of your classmates who may become your lifelong friends. While recognizing the reality of those losses, you also may embrace this moment in your life's journey as a defining one. You have the opportunity to seize this moment as one that gave you new confidence to overcome hardships and one that led to a journey of self-discovery that has taught us all the importance of perseverance, what it is to live and thrive amid great uncertainty, and how our individual actions and choices have an impact on the world around us. As you go forth to take up responsibilities of employment, family, and community, your graduate institution is proud of your accomplishments so far and looks forward to what you will achieve in your future, this most special class of 2020. We thank you for participating in this virtual ceremony and look forward to your return next year so that we may welcome you back to campus and honor you in person. I now proclaim today's virtual graduate commencement ceremonies of the State University of New York at New Paltz concluded. I wish you all and this college good luck and Godspeed.